Thanks for joining me for another Delve Deeper as we continue to consider that our behavior matters. Now, the false teachers were teaching that there was no divine judgment. Now, a variation of this thought is still alive and well today. It's called post-mortem evangelism. And it suggests that if a person did not have the opportunity to accept Christ during their lifetime, or maybe refuse to do so, that they have a chance after death. I mean, after all, God is a God of second chances. That's second opinions. 3:16. Look it up. Actually, the idea is loosely based on 1 Peter 3:19, which reveals Jesus preaching to the spirits in prison in the days of Noah for their disobedience. Hey, after all, a loving God would not condemn individuals to eternal damnation simply because they didn't have a clear understanding of what's at stake. Hey, since they couldn't make an informed choice, God gives them an opportunity after physical death to do so. Be reasonable. Jesus died for the sins of the world, making atonement for everybody. Therefore, irrespective of one's beliefs or actions in life, everyone will be reconciled to God. Therefore, there's really no such thing as divine judgment based on how you lived your life. Well, when confronted with the teaching, our evaluation begins with Scripture. Romans chapter 2, 5 through 6. But because of your stubbornness and your unrepentant heart, you're storing up wrath against yourself for the day of judgment, when his righteous judgment will reveal. God will repay each person according to what they've done. 2 Corinthians 5:10. For we all must appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each of us may receive what is due to us for the things done while we were in the body, whether good or bad. Revelation 20:12 through 13. And I saw the dead, the great, the small, standing before the throne, and the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged according to what they had done, as recorded in the books. Ecclesiastes 12:14. For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil. And then there's James 2:12. Speak and act as those who are going to be judged by the law that gives freedom. You know, through Jesus's parable of the sheep and the goats in Matthew chapter 25, we know that what separates the righteous from the unrighteous is what they have done. The righteous head toward a heavenly reward, and not so with the unrighteous. Now, I think we can move on in our evaluation to search the traditions of the church, reason our way through our research, and decide based on our own experience. But really, there's a clear indication from Scripture that there is a judgment following this life, and what we do has great bearing on the outcome.